4 days after it was first spotted burning, police sift through the charred remains of the suspect's truck, bit by bit, piece by piece, searching for evidence in one of a series of murders. Up the highway, another crime scene. This is where the man's body was found. The markings on the ground indicate investigators were very interested in the tire tracks left behind. All along this highway, with vast distances between communities, people have been talking of the fear sparked by the crimes and worry about what might happen next. The suspects were spotted in Claudia Bunce's Jade store north of Dease Lake.
I don't know how I feel. We've just heard the news that these boys that we were so concerned about are now suspects. So now we've gone from search and rescue and worrying that they were victims to now being suspects. I think it's going to take us some time to be able to accept this.
So how anxious have you been in the last few days?
Very.
Chief Marie Kwok launched overnight patrols in her remote community of 300. Normally open doors and windows have been locked tight, but now
A lot of relief, like I was saying, like I just could feel the relief in my body and, just knowing that we can get back to a somewhat normal life. I mean, I know it's going to take some time for everybody to recover and feel really okay.
many here embrace the remoteness and beauty of this area. But this week, the isolation heightened the fear, with no cell phone service and the nearest RCMP detachment an hour away.
Shift a little bit.
News the suspects were believed to have left the area brought relief for this group of 26 university students cycling thousands of kilometers from Texas to Alaska.
I mean, there's always that stereotype of Canada as our friendly neighbor of the north and stuff, and so to come up here and have to deal with the idea of just gruesome murders happening along these highways and stuff is definitely a little shocking and stuff, but I mean, it's also out here in the wilderness.
Although the hunt for the suspects has shifted, more possible crime scenes are being examined. This afternoon, police and searchers targeted a new area along the highway. With the fears of the last few days abating, many questions remain about this series of murders that are now believed linked, but are still in many ways inexplicable. Greg Rasmussen, CBC News, Dease Lake, BC.